In this example, we're going to compute the length of a vector using three different norms, the Manhattan, Euclidean, and infinity norms. Let's start with the one norm, the Manhattan norm. So the one norm is the sum of the absolute values. The sum absolute value of the xi's. So in this case, that's 1 plus 2 plus 3, so 6. The Euclidean norm, the 2 norm, is the sum of the values xi but squared, and then at the end we take a square root. So this gives us the square root of 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared. So this is 9 plus 1 is 10 plus 2 squared is 4, so 14. And because 14 doesn't, it's not a product of perfect squares, we'll just leave it like that. The infinity norm is the maximum of all of the absolute values. The maximum of 1, 2, or 3 is 3. So these are three different ways to compute the length of this vector, and those depend obviously on the norm that you select. Let's try another example. Let's compute the length of this norm using the same three norms. So the one norm is again the sum of the absolute values. So 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 gives us 6 and 4 is 10, 8 and 3 is 11, so 21. The 2 norm is again the sum of the values squared, and then we take the square root. So the square root of the sum of the xi squareds. So the square root of 3 squared plus 4 squared plus 6 squared plus 8 squared. Okay, so that's root 9 plus 16 plus 64 plus 36. And if we add those up, 64 and 36 is 90, 100. 100. So 30 and 60 is 90, 100, 125. And 125 is, it can't be 125. Sure can. 5 times 25. So that's 5 root 5. The infinity norm is the maximum of the of the values, and the maximum value is 8. We'll try one more. We'll compute the length of this vector using those same 3 norms. Okay, so the one norm is the sum of the absolute value of the xi's. So that's absolute value of -2 plus absolute value of -5 plus the absolute value of 3. So 2 and 5 is 7 plus 3 is 10. The 2 norm is the sum of the xi squareds. And then we take the square root. So we've got root of 2 squared is 4, 5 squared is 25, 3 squared is 9. So we get 34/38 root of 38. The max norm is the max of the absolute value of the entries. The max of absolute -2, absolute -5, and absolute 3. Well, the largest of those absolute values is 5. So the max norm here is 5.